Hey guys, disinterest here, and sometime Monday, Wizards is going to announce something that we already know is going to be beyond idiotic and piss everybody off, so in the meantime, let's have a little bit of fun. I know you guys were just super crushed when I released my Why I Left Buzzfeed video, but that doesn't mean I can't still make stupid, trendy, waste of time, blatant spam, garbage content. Just kidding. If you didn't catch it the first time, because I didn't say it because it's implied, and I really cannot stress this enough, I've never worked for that racist, sexist pile of SJW garbage known as Buzzfeed. The term Why I Left Buzzfeed is a meme started by, I guess, Pyrocynical and I'm Alex, as far as I know. I didn't mean that to be a sentence. His username is I'm Alex. Oh, by the way, the legitimate, why I left BuzzFeed videos are actually quite entertaining because the people take a massive dump on their former employer in, an exposed kind of video, but they try and still be, polite so they don't completely burn that bridge. But it's very clear that they hate them about a tenth as much as I do, so it's kind of funny, thus the meme. Anyway, I actually wasn't kidding about this being a dumb survey, which is primarily what they put out, except that, since it's me, it's going off the rails from, the typical, Cosmo magazine personality quiz. This is the official, unofficial How Into Magic the Gathering Are You quiz. The higher score you get, the more into MTG you are, and, it kind of gets to dangerous levels at certain numbers. So at the end, depending upon your point total, you will be granted an official title or a description of your, dedication to MTG, I guess you could say. So stick around for that. So basically, if you answer yes or true or whatever to any of these statements, you add 1 point, and if you don't, you don't. So grab something to keep score with, and let's get right into it. So for example, the first one is you own a Magic the Gathering related piece of clothing. Anything you would wear. I'd even include backpacks. We're being generous here. So if that's you, you add a point. If it's not, then you get 0 for that one. You get where I'm going with it, and hopefully you remember how tallies work. That's the fastest way to score this. So number 2, you have what you would consider to be a dice collection. So anything past just, I have enough dice to play the game, and that's the only reason I have them. Anything beyond that where you're like, yeah, I bought the prettiest dice, or I own a bunch of dice, or they all match, or I own nothing but purple dice. Yeah, that would be you. Add a point. Alright, let's speed through the rest. Number 3, you hate net deckers. Of course. Number 4, you have been to at least one pre-release. If that's you, add a point. Number 5, you have watched at least one game of Magic streamed or pre-recorded on Twitch or YouTube. Number 6, you named one of your pets something Magic related. Yeah, not all these are equivalent, but that's how you get the high scores, by being, over-dedicated. In fact, number 7, you named one of your kids something Magic related. If one of you gets a perfect score now, you got problems. Number 8, you know most of the other F&M attendees' names just by looking at them, so when you read it off, you know who your opponent is. Number 9, you've played enough that you actually have a preferred brand or style of card sleeves. Number 10, you watch MTG-related content on YouTube. Well, I had to throw in some charity points. Number 11, you have tried to get 3 or more friends to play MTG at some point. I'm at 15, by the way, personally. Number 12, you have some sort of MTG-related artwork of any sort up in, your room, your car, your bumper sticker or something, your cubicle, or just you have some MTG artwork somewhere. Number 13, your desktop background on your computer or on your phone is MTG-related. Number 14, you know almost enough MTG lore to rewrite the novels from scratch. Number 15, okay, this is an easy one. You have been playing pretty regularly for a year or more. Number 16, you have had an MTG-related dream or dreamed that you were playing MTG specifically. Number 17, you have made or eaten an MTG-related cake for a birthday party, yours or somebody else's. Number 18, you have cosplayed as something Magic related, some sort of Magic character or just anything MTG related. Number 19, you have attended an event larger than an FNM or pre-release or PPTQ. So something like a convention tournament or like a freestyle tabletop gaming event like Kitsune Con. See you all in Green Bay in July. Number 20, you actually think that you're a planeswalker and have attempted to planeswalk just because you thought maybe you could. Number 21, you know who Mark Rosewater is. Number 22, you follow Wizards. Wait, did I actually write Wizards of Magic in this script? What the hell was I thinking? Okay, I don't know who Wizards of Magic is, but I'm going to tweak it. Number 22, you follow Magic the Gathering or Wizards of the Coast on, oh, I get it. It was supposed to say Wizards or Magic on social media platforms. Whatever, you get it. Number 23, you have read at least one of the lore storylines or novels. Number 24, you know what mana burn is and how it worked. Number 25, you can shuffle a sleeved deck without looking down. Number 26, you add epic sound effects or voice acting to the cards while playing them. Not all the time, but you've at least done it once in a while, then I'd say it counts. Number 27, you have blown off important work to play MTG instead just because somebody asked you to or you really wanted to test a deck. Number 28, oh, and I know this is some of you, you have a Magic the Gathering related tattoo. 29, we're almost at the end here, you currently have 5 or more fully assembled ready to play decks. Not necessarily like format legal, just they're decks, they're assembled, and you could play with them. And finally, number 30, you can name at least 3 MTG artists. And by the way, I can't. I know like Mark Poole and that's it. Alright, so add up the total points because here comes the rankings. By the way, I know you guys want to know, I scored a 21. That seems pretty high, but let's see what the rankings say. And I mean, I'm saying it like I didn't write them. I wrote them. If you scored exactly 0, how the hell did you find this channel? Like, what are you even doing watching this video? I'm confused at this point. If you scored 1 to 5 points, you have gained the title of Baby Jace. You are brand new to being a Planeswalker, and you barely know anything about the game, but I have a feeling you're kind of in the midst of getting sucked in. If you get a score of between 6 and 10, you get the title of Welcome to the Fold, which I know isn't a title, but I suppose I have to explain probably in your case, that's a card. If you got a score of 11 to 15, which I suspect quite a few people probably did, it's not like I ran simulations based on people I know or anything, it just seems like that would be most of you, maybe, I don't know. You get the title of MTG Enthusiast. You're right in the middle, you like the game, you play the game, but you're not obsessed. If you got a score of between 16 and 20, you officially get the title of Memory Adept. You are an above average ambassador to the game. You're getting way, way, way into it, and you're, getting people to join and play, and who knows, I probably didn't describe you at all, you're just way too obsessed with it. If you got a score of exactly 21 on the dot, you get the honorary title of Desolator. And you're probably thinking, wait a minute, but that's your name. Yeah, but originally it's the Iraqi special unit from the game Red Alert 2, which came out in like 1998. Actually, I think it was even earlier. Yeah, but that's where I copied my name from because I made my name right after non-dial-up was invented. I was like 12, okay, it wasn't the best choice, but whatever. At least it wasn't like Legolas or something. By the way, if you recall, I got a 21, that's why I'm saying this. Now, if you scored a 22 through 25, you get the wonderfully prestigious title of Obsessed. I mean, you probably answered yes to some of these that you really shouldn't have. You're taking it a bit far. Now, if you manage to get a score of 26 to 29, what the heck is wrong with you? I'm giving you the title of Intervention Target because I think your friends need to have an intervention for your Magic the Gathering obsession / addiction. And the glorious, amazing, very unattainable 30 rank. If you got 30 out of 30 points, I'm giving you the title of Why the hell did I name my kids that? I mean, number 7 was you named one of your kids something magic related. Why did you do that? Wasn't it enough to name one of your pets after something magic related? You had to expand it to your kids too. So I assume that the title of Why Did I Name My Kid That pretty much was given to you by yourself even before you took this quiz. I mean, hopefully you've already maybe caught on to the fact that your grasp on reality is slipping a little bit. I mean, you did say that you tried to planeswalk. That was another one of those trip them up so they don't get a perfect score kind of questions or statements or whatever you want to call these, entries. But yeah, I don't think anybody legitimately got a score of 30. That's just on there as a psychological warning at this point. Like I said, I got 21, so I get the rank of Desolator. Imagine that. So leave your results down below. I'm very curious to hit up the comment section and see what you guys got, because I don't know my audience very well. I mean, from YouTube stats, I know that you are 97% male. That's right. Each of you individually is 97% male and 3% female. I believe that's what that pie chart is implying, but, you know, some of us cry at the end of girly movies. So let me know what you got. Let me know if you think this video is as stupid as I do, but it seemed like a good idea at the time, and hopefully you thought it was just a little bit funny. It really is one of those things that seems like a better idea in your head at 1:30 in the morning. And hey, it distracted you from whatever fresh hell we're in for on Monday, right? Which is allegedly announcement day. They're doing something with sets and timing, and no matter what, people are going to be pissed. And it's, you know, knowing them and their track history, I don't think that's the term, track record, it's not going to be good. It's not really going to be good for anyone, including their own pocketbooks or just even general logic. So I'm calling it right now. Let's just start warming up the complain train, because it's going to be pulling into the station on Monday. So brace yourselves, everyone. Maybe put a seatbelt on, because this one's going to hit you hard. But thanks for taking the quiz, or whatever, survey, psych eval. I don't know what this is. I really don't. I don't even know what I'm putting in the title. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.